and I have like 4 Atlas hauls sitting here. Actually, I just realized I forgot a couple of the items. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So we're just going to do this all in one video because I was going to do Kawecos by themselves. And I was like, oh, one of the inks I got in a different order would be really awesome. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I should just get all of the stuff. And I'm like, okay, all the stuff. So these are from a few different orders. So I have this stationery, some Sakura stationery that I think is really super pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or give it to somebody. I haven't decided yet, but it was too pretty to pass up. So gorgeous. The little bird. I love the little bird. Oh, gorgeous. Then I got this little glue tape because I kind of need one. I thought it was bigger, so I'm actually pleased at the size because I have a little pouch that I put like markers and like whiteout like correction tape and stuff like that just to carry with me on the go, and this will fit in there nicely. So I'm glad it's not as big as it looked like on the website. That's probably the first time she's ever said that. But yeah, so this is such a cute little, it's like a little bean. And I got it from Alice because of the bean in Chicago, and it's so cute. Clean breaking honeycomb dot pattern. So this is, I guess, is what it looks like when you use it. But yeah, it's just a little glue roller. Sometimes things don't stick down like they should. We have a Lamy. We have also these cute freaking cat stickers. I just couldn't resist. Did I need them? No. Are they freaking cute and adorable and I can stick them in anything? Yes. This one looks like a panda. But yeah, they're just so cute. I probably will use them in my planner. And then I got another little washi tape. And then I ordered this next section. I think these came with this Lamy. I ordered this Coffee Monsters Co. book washi tape because it was still in stock and I was able to get it. And these 2 chip clips. You can call them planner clips if you want to, but we all know that they're chip clips. And they had sparkly pink and sparkly purple and a couple of other sparkly colors, but I went with the pink and purple because those are my jams. And so I don't know, you can use them for planners, you can use them to close chips, you can do whatever you want with them. And actually, I'm surprised. I thought, oh, actually, never mind. For some reason in my mind, my Kuromi clip was a lot bigger than it is. But these are about the same size. I was surprised at how small these were, but they're the same size. So, never mind. I just apparently don't have any spatial awareness in my brain. And then we have an ink that I think will go with one of the pens we have. We'll swatch this. Edith Wharton's The Age of Innocence. It bothers me that Innocence is not capitalized. That shouldn't bother me, but it does. And then we have, what do we have here? Okay, here. This actually I will talk about because this is a Perkeo. This is the Perkeo that you're ooh, it is matte finish. I mean, I believed everybody, but seeing it myself, I'm surprised. I ordered this and the converter. This is probably, of the 3 or 4 orders I have here, this is the one I ordered the first, I think. I ordered this first before any of the other ones, and it took forever. And then it's been sitting, it was one of those things where UPS hands over to the USPS, and it's allegedly been sitting, according to the tracking, it's been sitting at the post office since March 17th. And on Monday, I was going to contact Atlas about it and see if they could look into it. I didn't even get the chance to. I checked my email and had a thing that said my order was being sent, and I was like, well, I haven't ordered anything. And then I look, it's a replacement. Apparently the address was wrong or something. I don't know what happened, but it didn't get to me. And Atlas, without mentioning anything to me, without me even asking, shipped out a replacement order. So I ordered the Kaweco Perkeo iridescent pearl with a standard Kaweco converter because I'm sure that I have some lying around, but I also know that I have pens that don't have converters in them that the converters belong to, blah, blah, blah. So I just like every pen to have its own converter. So usually if I order a pen, and I know it doesn't come with the converter, I will order one. So we're going to look at this. We're going to compare it to the Iridescent Pearl Sport as well. But yeah, but that excellent customer service on Atlas's part. Like, I still haven't gotten an email from them. Like, they didn't email me to tell me it was happening. I just happened to look at the receipt and be like, I didn't place an order. And in the order receipt, it showed this and then replacement order. So I was like, heck, that's awesome. So thank you, Atlas, for excellent customer service. I didn't even have to reach out. They just found out about it and did it. I'm sure they were notified by whatever shipping thing, because I doubt that they check every single package that ships, you know? I don't know, somehow they were notified. And we have 2 Kawecos! 2 Kaweco Sports. If you're paying attention, you know that there were technically 3 Kaweco Sports that were just released. We have the Lunar Collection, which is what I have, and they also released a pink one. However, I have the original pink one. I have been told that it's essentially the same exact thing. I've seen a picture, and in the picture, the tone looked slightly different, but I'm like, I don't need slightly different. So I'm trying to resist ordering the pink one because I already have the pink one. I have the pink one from the first time they did it. So you won't be seeing that here unless I use the one I already have. So we have 2 Kaweco Sports. We have a Kaweco Perkeo, and then we have a Lamy. And you have no idea what this Lamy is, but it's a Lamy. It's not as fancy as the box it's in, though, I feel like. And then we have this ink that we're going to swatch. Oh, and another ink over here that we're going to swatch. This is, which company is this? Lennon Toolbar, Taro Sago, which is just such a gorgeous color. So we're going to swatch these. Maybe I'll use this one. I had a couple inks picked up, but maybe we'll use this one. Maybe we'll use that one. And, I gotta get my other ink. 1 second. I'm glad I made it so you didn't have to hear the stretching sounds I just made. Okay, so let's open them. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Lamy first. Oh, I forgot to grab the ink for that. What ink do I have sitting here? Do I have any ink sitting here that I could use? No, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's a Lamy. It is the Lamy CP1. I have looked at this. I opened it to look at it. It's tiny. Look how thin and small this is. I think I've seen Gadget Stop has a black one, like the original one. And I feel like I just didn't realize how teeny tiny it is. But this is aquamarine. This is also darker than I expected it to be. It's a CP1 aquamarine. I got it in a fine. It has a spring clip, kind of like the Lamy 2000, but this is a very slender pen. This would not be comfortable for me for long writing sessions, but if you love slender pens, this is the one for you. Okay. Now to see, what inks do I have? What samples do I have down here? Do we have anything turquoise? Because I really want something turquoise. I do, but that has shimmer, and I don't want to use shimmer in here. What is this? That has shimmer in it. Meh. No, should I just go get Docto? Because we all know that's what I want to put in here. I have an idea. 1 second. Okay, my grand idea was a failure. I didn't want to dig through all my inks to get to my bottle of Lamy tourmaline, so we're not. I decided to choose this bottle of Kiwi ink. The ink is called Nebula Space Kitty, and it's a really dark teal. It does have some shimmer in it. It's a really dark teal, and I loved this so much. We got it in an ink flight. I immediately went to order another bottle, and I joked that I need like 12 bottles of it. Ooh, it comes with a converter. Did I know that, or did I order it? I feel like it just came with one. I guess I didn't know that. Anyway, I don't like shimmer and Lamys, but we're gonna do this anyway because it seems appropriate. I should have rinsed this out because Lamy tests their nibs with blue ink, but this is dark, and I don't care, it's fine. Yeah. So it's a very thin and slender pen. I don't think that's going to be comfortable for everyone. It won't be comfortable for me for long writing sessions. And I got it in a fine nib because that seemed... I love Lamy fine nibs. So, Nebula Space Kitty. Let's write with it, see how it writes. Okay. New pen day. We have... I can't believe I have 4 new pen days. And this post, it does post. It won't fall off, but it's not like it's super tight join. It won't fall off though. It gives it some back weight, which I kind of like, but it also makes it ridiculously long. So posting it, you can, your mileage may vary, we'll see. This is 3/27/26 when we're posting this, or when we're filming it anyway. I don't know when it'll get posted. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything at work because, okay, good, we're not. It's actually a really slow Friday currently, which means everything's gonna come in at like 4:45. This is the Lamy. Oh, I didn't even move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Terrible YouTuber. It's my first day. Lamy CP1 Aqua Marine with a fine nib. The ink is Kiwi inks. Nebula Space Kitty. I'm hearing feedback, but it doesn't feel scratchy. It could also be like shimmer in the feed or whatnot. But yeah, this is a really dark ink. I'm sneezing all over the place. Every time I start a video, I have a sneezing fit. Every single time. So anyway, yeah, this is a really nice pen. Like, Pearl! I'm over here. I'm not down the hallway. What do you want? Bring me your toy. I know you want to play. Bring me the toy. I'm busy recording a video. Come say hi. Yeah, come say hi. Come talk to your pen people. Yeah. What do you think of the pen? What do you think of this pen? Bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you being so yelly? You know I'm out here. You made me come out here. I wasn't going to come out here. I was going to work from bed for a little while, and you told me I had to come out here. Now you're saying we need a nap? Can I record my video, bro? Thank you. Can I record my video? You're being a butthead. As in your butt is on my head. What you sniffing at? Are you gonna say hi to the pen people? Say hi. Little girl, say hi. Okay, we're back. We had a little snuggle about it, and now we're back. So anyway, the Lamy CP1. The finish is very interesting. It feels like it was painted, but it looks like when the light hits it, it kind of looks like it glows, and you can see the texture. It's an interesting pen. I got it because it came in a color instead of like, I think they have them in black maybe. And I was intrigued by the color. So good job. Good job, Lamy. So anyway, yeah, super thin pen. There's a hole in the cap, so I don't know if it seals very well. I don't know if you can see that, but under the clip, there's like an air hole. I don't know if this keeps it from burping when you pull the pen out, but I don't know that it seals very well. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to track, but cool pen. Okay, I was trying to see if the ink, so the ink does have some shimmer, but it's very, very subtle. It's a very dark teal ink with like subtle blue shimmer, light blue shimmer. You can see it. You kind of have to look for it though. It's not in your face, which I appreciate. Okay. Now, let's look at the Perkeo, since that is the first pen I technically ordered. I ordered this in a medium. I love the Perkeo, actually. It looks like such a cheap piece of crap pen, but the feed is clear. I feel like I knew that. I did watch Maria's video. I ordered my pen before Maria, but I ordered it from Alice and got lost in the mail. So she got hers much sooner than I did. The Perkeo, like, looks and feels like such a cheap pen that I didn't want it for the longest time. And then we got one in an ink flight. I have the blue and gray one. And I just freaking loved it. I love the way this pen writes. It's, there's some, I don't know if it's because of how it fits in this pen grip, because it's different than a sport. It's different than a sport. It's like the same nib, but the way it like sits in there feels like it's different. Like it goes in there a little more. I don't know if that like makes it bouncy, but this pen writes so nicely. And here it is next to the apricot pearl. We'll do our comparisons real quick. Apricot is definitely shinier. Here's the Pearl Sport. Ugh. I feel like I need to clean this out. Is there ink in here? I don't think so. Nope. Oh. Yeah. So here, I'll show it on the darker background. So they do look different. I like this matte finish though. I kind of want the Sport in a matte finish now. And also for science, I had the Frosted Sport also sitting here. So it's I was gonna say it's almost more reminiscent of the Frosted Sport, but the Frosted Sport also isn't a matte finish, it's a shiny finish like the iridescent pearl. And yeah. I think it's really nice. I think you can get clips for the Perkeo now. I think they have special clips for it. I don't have one on my other one. And some of my faceted edges seem a little sharp. Like that's where, yeah, you can see that's where like the molding line is. But gorgeous pen. Beautiful pen. It comes with a blue cartridge, also the spacer, which is important. It's also an empty cartridge, so it's not just a spacer. It can be used. But we're not going to use either one of these today. I'm going to try the converter. I wasn't anticipating it being a screw converter, though. But I guess it doesn't have to. Maybe it's just, I thought it was a Kaweco branded one. But I see no branding on it. Oh no, here it is. I wasn't anticipating it being a screw to... Oh, does it even fit in here? Oh, it does. So this particular, it doesn't screw into this particular pen. Maybe a different pen it does. Okay, so the ink that I'm going to use, we're going to use this Taro Sago ink that I haven't swatched yet because I want to. I don't have, oh, I do have scissors. I don't like when they label, like the sticker label seals the box. Like, I feel like I know why they do it, but I don't like it. It also just makes the label look prettier, but then you gotta cut into it anyway, so what's the point? Oh, this is annoying. Oh my god, just let me in. Just let me in. Just let me into my ink, please. Do we do it? Why are these scissors not working? I don't like teeny tiny scissors. I need like a mini box cutter. Do we get it this time? Oh my god, just let me in my ink, please. Let me into my bottle of ink. I beg. I beg you. Let me into my bottle of ink. Do I even have like a letter opener thing to like try to flip this open? No. No. We're gonna end up cutting the flap off. I'm not trying to cut the flap off. I'm trying to open it. Oh, God. That was way too difficult. But anyway, it's this beautiful pinky purple ink. We're gonna swatch it as well. Meow. Pearl, what do you want? I genuinely don't know what you want at this point. You want me to go there for some reason, I guess, is what you want. But I'm busy. We're recording a video. Apologize for this being all over the place. Okay. It took me 20 minutes to open a bottle of ink. Okay. So, I got this from Atlas Stationers. This is Lennon Toolbar, Taro, Sago, and I need to get paintbrushes. I was not prepared for ink swatching. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're gonna swatch this ink. Excuse me. I'm just gonna swatch it on the page across because I meant to do the new pen days in the back. But we'll use this as our background. This is very pretty. It reminds me of Pen BBS Strawberry Milkshake. Somebody's mowing their lawn. Which I do have sitting right here. I could compare it. I don't want to put a paint swatch in here yet because we're going to swatch another ink, so I'll wait on that. But this very pretty light pinky purple. Very nice, very nice. It's one of the newer inks that just got released, and I could not pass it up. So this new pen day is new pen day, still this. It's the Kaweco Perkeo. I'm gonna call it the Iridescent Pearl. It's actually spelled P-E-A-R-L, like the jewel, but we have Pearl the cat here, and nothing gets spelled like the jewel ever. The ink that we're using is Lennon. Look how juicy this is. This is a medium nib. I almost got it in a fine, but I really, really, really love the medium nib. And I also want the black one and the infrared one. I think I want to get one of those in fine. Lennon tool. Taro Sago. You do get a little bit of line variation. I feel like the up strokes and the left to right strokes are a little drier than the down and right to left, but I could have just starved the feed by doing some of the not flexing, but some of the line variation. This is a medium. You're getting a bit of a hard start almost every time, but could have just been how I was holding the pen too. Quick. Fox. Over the lazy dog. Love the clear feed. Feels really nice. I'm actually glad it's not shiny like the other ones, because the Perkeos themselves are not like shiny pens. They have a clear one, I think. I don't even know if that one's like shiny or polished, but the rest of them all feel like they're just like solid plastic. This is really nice though. It feels really nice. It's not as slippery smooth as the other one is, but it's good. It's good. I like it. They're not exactly the same, but they're close enough. I like the differences. And it writes really nicely. So there's that. Next up, we have the Lunar collection. I'm going to move this ink bottle out of the way. I will swatch these in my other book at a later time, so I have them documented, but I guess we're just going to, yeah, it's fine. We're going to swatch one more ink, actually, because I think I'm going to use it in one of the other pens. So this ink is the Age of Innocence. I think it's just a standard ink, yeah, no shimmer. But it's one of those that's like green and brown, maybe green and pink. It's just really earthy. I'm excited about that one too. Yeah, swatch card. We don't have it in the pen yet, so actually I guess I'll wait to swatch it until we get it in the pen. But that's the next thing. Even the label's like green with like this pinky brown. Beautiful. Okay, so we have, does it say which is which? It does not. We have the Kaweco Sport. I have too many things here. I do have converters for these from my personal stash. We have, this is Shadow. This is the Lunar Series. This is Shadow. Like this iridescent green color. So we can compare it with the, where'd the apricot go? Oh, there it is. Compare it with the apricot and the, oh no, that's the frosted. And the iridescent. So it's like green with like a pink iridescent, sort of like a pinky purple that like shows along the edges. It doesn't show necessarily when you're looking at it, but like along the edges when the light hits it in the shadows. This is a cool green. I also brought out, I have the dark olive. I wanted to compare the color. So there's that. And then we have light, which is a light iridescent green, which is like, Uh-oh, where'd it go? Like this is like pink, purpley blue shades, and this is like green. This is like the same iridescence as the apricot, I feel like. Like this is more unicorny, and this is, yeah, this is like got the green iridescence like apricot does. And this has like more of a blue pink iridescence. This is more frosted too. It's even more opaque than the frosted sport. I like this. I like this. Okay. The trim is silver. I have to find out if I have silver clips because I don't. I think I have some extra gold clips and extra black clips, but I don't have silver. And they were out of stock when I bought them. What does it look like if you change them? This just kind of looks like their ice ones, which had a clear body and a colored cap. Yeah, this is bananas. I don't like this at all. We will not be mixing and matching. Oh, these are nice. These are very nice. This color's washing out the white of it, but like when the light hits it just right, you see that green iridescence. Ooh, I love it. These are cool. These are cool. Okay, they do come with a cartridge. Blue. I do save those cartridges. If anybody ever needs blue cartridges, though, I could probably hook you up. But I do save them. I have a Kaweco Lilliput, and I typically use the blue cartridges in that pen. It's the fire blue one. I have converters for, I have the rainbow, like the Colibri one, and a, I don't know if they called it blue or turquoise. But I have a couple of them, but the fire blue is the one I use the most, and I use these in that all the time. So they do get used, don't worry. So we're gonna swatch. I think I'm gonna fill this with Age of Innocence because this is kind of a lighter ink, and then because Sailor Georgia is such a weird ink, it's gonna look brown, I think, more when we write with it, but it's a green ink that like has this like rusty sheen on it. And I think I'm going to put Sailor Georgia in this one. So that's what we're going to do. And then I have, like I said, when I bought all those converters last year, comes in handy. Because like I said, I like having a cartridge for every pen. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill our pen with this so we can make our swatch card. Maybe. Okay, got it. Boom, done. The Kaweco converters are like the easiest pens to clean. They're great for 30 inks if you are using multiple pens because you can just swish, swish, and they're ready to go for the next one. Oh, I need this ink out. So that's our combo for this one. If you got these pens, any of these pens, what are you inking them with? I must know. I must know. It is imperative to my, ooh, my Georgia's almost done. I think this is one I have 2 bottles of, but I love this ink. One of my favorites. That reminds me, I finished the Sailor 50 States collection, but my map went missing again. So I have to print a new map, but I have to find the paper that I printed the map on so we can color it again. We only had 4 states left. I don't know where my map went. I feel like I moved it for safekeeping and then it disappeared. That's what always happens when I put things away for safekeeping. Okay, so we have Sailor Georgia in the dark one, and we have Wearingeul Age of Innocence in the lighter one. So let's do our swatch card real fast. This I got from Atlas Stationers, and I have, what do I have on these? I have a double broad on light, and I think I have a broad on shadow. Yes, and a broad on shadow. Okay. Ooh, this is a very light ink. Wearingeul. The Age of Innocence. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for though. Oh, look at the Atlas cards I got. This is one in one order. A little this would be a cool sticker. And then greetings from the Windy City. They got the pen, the ink, the shopping bag. And then I also got artwork on this one. How cute is that? Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. I guess I'm looking to block this, I think is what I'm looking for. So we'll do that. And then we'll do our swatch card. Did I put the ink away again? Frick, I did. This is why these videos take so long. I keep putting things away and putting them back. Yet another illegible ink from Wearingeul. Okay. So, like, the Age of Innocence is the same color as Lunar Light, but the glass bead is the same color as the iridescent pearl. Don't at me. So it's green, it's not brown. Well, it's still drying, but it's this. Oh, that's pretty. See, it looks brown, but I think it's pink. But like when it dries, it just kind of looks brown. This is interesting. This is a weird, interesting ink, and I don't know that it's one I'm going to get a lot of use out of, but that's okay. All right, new pen days. So we have. I'm not going to write the date again, where it's the same video. We know it's the same thing. So we have Kaweco Lunar Light with a double broad. Wearingeul. The Age of Innocence. It's so funny because I'm so used to just getting broads and double broads on my Kaweco Sports that when I have one that's like a fine nib, it doesn't feel right. This is a nice inky matchup, I think. I like it. I'm glad I chose this. So now we have Kaweco Lunar Shadows. That's a good, I picked a good match for that as well. I feel good about that match. Let's do, swipey for this is going to be like non-existent, but you can sort of see the X there still. We didn't do a switch. We're going to do a thingy for this one. Also non-existent. 4 new pen days. Okay, but see how, okay, it's still drying. And it definitely looks more brown, whereas the pen is more green. But I still think it's a good match. Beautiful inks. I purposely clipped these so I could do new pen days here, but we did them here instead, so that's fine. I can't get over how good of a match that particular ink and pen pair is, though. That's really good. Because there's warmth in the ink, but there's warmth in the pen too, but we still get like hints of green. And because it's iridescent, like hints of that pinky purple that it has. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm super pleased with the inks I chose for these pens. Did you get any of these pens? Do you want any of these pens? Are they on your radar in any sort of form or fashion? The gold would look nice, but I don't like mixing finishes, so I need to find my silver clips or find them in general. So yeah, there's our pens for today. One of these things is not like the other, but still lovely. What did you think? What did you think? So we have the Lamy CP1 with the fine nib. It's a very slender pen. We have the Kaweco Perkeo in this iridescent pearl color. We have the Kaweco Sport Lunar Light and Kaweco Sport Lunar Shadow, which is actually fitting. I saw the moon the other day in the night sky. I was in an area of town that doesn't have as much light pollution as like my area of town, and you could just see stars forever. And the moon was up there, and it was a really perfect, it wasn't a fingernail slice, but it was a perfect, like, it was like maybe 3/4 dark, 1/4 big, or 1/4 light, or maybe 2/3 and 1/3, but the moon, like the light part of the moon looked like this, and the shadows looked like this, and I think they did an excellent job with the colors. Anyway, I've rambled on for basically 45 minutes at this point, and 43 something, and I need to get back to work, and I need to let you get back to your day. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know either way what you thought of the pens or the inks. Did you think I did a good job matching the pens and the inks? I know that this is a green ink, but it looks brown, but it's also Sailor Rikucha or Tekiwa Matza. I forget which is which. One's like a brown that looks green, and the other's like a green that looks brown, kind of. I forget which one. I think that would be a good match for this as well, probably. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Here's our ink swatch cards. This is our Taro Sago. Love this. Love this a whole bunch. And then we have Age of Innocence. You could see that green peeking out. And you could see like the pinky brown. I'm not sure if it's brown or if it's pink, but it's a very earthy color, I'll say. On camera it looks pink, but in person it looks brown. Anyway, it's a very fascinating ink. I know there's other inks out there like this, and I can't think of any of their names at the moment, but this may not be a necessity unless you just love the book or you just love Wearingeul inks or whatever. Like, yeah. But, yeah, very pretty. Very nice. Very nice. I'm happy with my life choices at the moment. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these pens in the comments, or if you got them. If you got them, let me know what nib size and ink you used, because I love knowing that stuff. And, yeah, I appreciate you spending time with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.